Hey guys, I'm the WordPress Doctor. Welcome to another tutorial about Divi. We're going to create 5 coming soon pages and we're starting right now. When you have logged into your WordPress dashboard, you go to Pages, Add New. You can close the block editor because we're going to use Divi. Add a title coming soon and press Use Divi Builder. And we choose Build from Scratch. Click on Start Building. Click on here. So let's add a text module. Click here. And we're going to type here coming soon. And if you now hover your mouse over it and you click on this icon, you can actually change everything. So the first thing is we're going to change it to Poppins. Just type in Poppins. You can use, of course, any font you want, but I like Poppins. We're going to make it 60 pixels big. And if you scroll down, we're going to align it in the center. Now, what we can better do is go back to Content, Text, change your coming soon into a H1 heading because it's better for the search engines. So now they know it's about the coming soon page. Again, click on the icon right there and change the heading text size to 60 pixels. All right, press save and you click over here. We're going to add another text module and we're going to type text like our website is being built right now with the lovely people of our business. And we're going to select text. We're going to align it in the center. And we're going to change this to 18 pixels and press save over there. Okay, then we are going to add a real cool image as a background. All images and videos we use in this tutorial you can find up here. There's a link. If you click it, you can download a zip file that contains all the copyright-free images and videos. So don't worry, you'll never be sued because it's completely illegal. So we click over here, section settings. We go to background. We're going to add a video. If you press add background video, then we press select files and you go to the folder you have downloaded with all these stock images and videos I've provided in the link. And then we're going to upload skyscrapers.mp4. Just upload it to your website. And when it has been uploaded, you press upload video down there. Okay. Now we have this video as a background. Now we scroll down a little bit and we're going to add the video width and the video height. The width is 1920 and the background video height is 1080. And don't forget to add pixels behind it. And now you can see that the video is full white. Okay. Then you scroll up. We go to design because I don't like that you can't see the entire video. Go to sizing and we go to height 100 view height like that. Now it is full screen on your monitor, this section. All right, save it. And then we're going to change that. We still have a footer and a header. I don't want this on this page, so we're going to press Ctrl S or down there and save it. We go back to our dashboard. We go to Divi, go to the Divi theme builder. The theme builder is a really powerful system within Divi to create the most awesome headers and footers. It's great. Press on Add New Template for the specific page coming soon. Click over there. Press Create Template. Now the only thing we're going to do here is we're going to click on the eye there and click on the eye over there. We're going to press Save Changes. And that's it. We go back to Pages. Edit with Divi. And now you can see that the entire page has no header and no footer anymore. That's awesome. So the next step is I want this thing to go a little bit lower. So we press on the row settings, go to design, go to spacing. We're going to add a little bit of padding on the top of 20% this time. All right. Now there it is. It's beautiful in the center of our screen. This is great. Now I want also to add some social icons, which so people can follow us before our website is ready. Click on plus icon there and type in social media follow. Click there. And we're going to add Facebook, that's okay, Twitter. But I also want Instagram. So I'm going to press on this plus icon. And the social network we're going to use is Instagram. Yes. If you go to link, here you have to put in your account link. So https instagram.com/wpressdoctor. Press OK. And of course, also with Twitter and Facebook, you go to the settings, you go to your link, and you're adding your link right there. Press save. And what I want is, I want it to be centered. So we go to design, go to alignment. We're going to center it in the middle. We're going to press save changes. Now I want these social media icons to appear below this text. So we're going to drag and drop it and release it down there. Okay, that's it. So press save. Now we have our beautiful coming soon page. So this is still the front end of my website. And this is not my coming soon page. How we're going to change that is pretty easy. You go to your dashboard. You go to settings. You go to reading down there. And then we change your home page displays a static page. We're going to choose our home page, the coming soon page. Click on this one and press save changes. Settings saved. If you now go to your website, open it in a new private window or incognito, click on this. And there is our beautiful coming soon page loaded on the front end. So this looks, I think it looks really great with the sun setting down and the icons so people can follow you. So this is awesome. All right, let's create another one. So we're going to delete this entire coming soon page and we'll start building with our second coming soon page. So just click over here to delete the entire section, go to trash. And now we have a new section with new rows and everything is blank again. We're going to add a new row. Click on this one. The first module we will be adding is a countdown timer. Click on it. Your title goes here. Well, we don't need a title, so we're going to remove the title. Click on background. We're going to remove this entire background right there. Now you can't see it anymore, but that's okay. We're going to press save. To the section, we're going to press this button, section settings. We go to background and we're going to add a background image. We're going to upload world map. All right, press upload image right there. Now again, we're going to give it some more space. So we go to design and we go to sizing and the height will be 100 view height and press save. Then we're going to add another module. Press there. We're going to add a divider. Press on divider. Show divider. Yes, as you can see, it's now a stripe. Go to design. We go to the line, we're going to make it white. The line style, we're going to make it double. Let's go to the sizing. We're going to make the white more bigger, like put it on 10 pixels. Press save. Then we're going to duplicate this module right there. And we're going to add another module over here. And we're going to add a text module. And the text module will be, of course, coming soon. You can't see it right now, so we go to design or click on this button. We're going to make it white. We're going to make it 60 pixels. We're going to align it in the center, right there. We're going to change the font to anything you want. Let's use Nunito, which is also a very cool font. And let's make it entirely uppercase. We're going to save it. As you can see, there's a little bit more spacing on the top than on the bottom. So we're going to add a little bit more space to the coming soon. So you click on the module settings, go to design, go to spacing. We're going to add on the bottom 1 view wide. I think that's enough. Yes, this is great. press save. Okay. Coming soon. And of course, you can add social media icons, for example, Facebook, Twitter, or you can add a new one. Press over here, add Instagram, for example, right there. Don't forget to add your links in, or else they won't work. Here we go to design, we go to alignment, we're going to align them in the center. But I also want to change this the style of these things. So you go to icon color should be black, and I want them to be a little bit bigger. So we go to custom size, we're going to drag it right there to make it bigger. And then I want the background to be gone of the icons. So I go to content, go to the Facebook icon, go to background, and I'm going to delete this one. All right, save it. Going to do it with Twitter also. Background, delete it, save it. Instagram, background, delete it, save it. There is a quicker method. For example, you can just press this one and you can press extend item styles. Just so you know, if you have a lot of them. But now I see that it's a little bit out of the other ones, so we're gonna make it white again. Go to design, go to icon, make it white, that's better. All right, press save. What I now want is, of course, we're gonna move it a little bit down. How do we do that? We go to this entire row right there, go to design, you go to spacing, and we're gonna give it a padding on top of 10%. Right there, press save. It's just beautiful. Now we're going to make it a little bit darker on the background. So we go to the settings, we go to background, we go to gradient, add background gradient. Press on this button, make it black, and just slide it down to somewhere here. That's okay. Next one, also make it black, slide it somewhere here. It's okay. Press this one, and then you scroll down and you press place gradient above background image. Now, as you can see, this is way different, but it's way too dark. So we're going to press again on the color. And we're just going to light it up a little bit. Now we have a gradient that starts out lighter and slowly goes darker. If you don't like it, you can just change it to whatever you want, or you can just copy it, press OK, and go to the other color. Select this one, press paste, save it, and there we have it. Press save, and our page is completed. And now we have another beautiful page. And of course, you can add more text and anything to it. All right, let's create a totally different coming soon page than what we have created so far. We're going to delete again the entire section. Press this button. We're going to add another row. And the first module we will be adding is a text module. And the text will be this time. We are almost there. And we're going to go there, change the font to Railway. Yes. We're going to make it 60 pixels big. And we're going to make it white again. Right there. Press save. Go to your section settings up here. Go to background. We're going to add a background image. And we're going to upload the file called product placement. Now this totally doesn't look like product, but hold on. Press upload image. There we are. We go to design. We go to dividers. We go to bottom. And I want to have a bottom divider with a wave. This one. This looks awesome. Then we go to sizing. We go to height. And we change it to 80 VH. Like that. Then we go back to content. We go to background. We're going to give this background another color. All right, we go to gradient. Again, we're going to add a background gradient. Press this button, place gradient above background image. We're going to make this thing a little bit more beautiful. Just use this color and make it a little bit transparent. As you can see, this is great. Go to the other color, make it a little bit more dark purple, and also just a tiny bit transparent, like that. You can also make it, ooh, this looks great. You can pick any color you want to give it an effect that you want on your coming soon page. Press save it. Then we're gonna add another text module. I'm just lazy, I press duplicate module. I'm gonna change the text to hold your horses. The new iPhone 28 Plus will be amazing and in stock very soon. We're going to change the font of this thing, make it 18 pixels right there, and we press save. I want to add another module. We're going to again do a countdown timer and remove the timer. We go to background, we're going to remove the background, of course, again. What I don't like about this module is the 0 here, the minutes and the seconds. I don't like them, I want to remove them. How are we going to do that? Just press the save icon. We're going to add another module, and it's going to be a code module. It's the easiest way to accomplish this. Press this one. And in the code module, you just paste in the code that you can find also in a zip file called snippets.txt. Now we're just going to save this page. Now you can see that the 0 is still there, but hold on, because when we load it in a new incognito screen, you will now see that the 0 has been removed. All right, so it works, but it's a script and it's been loaded when your website loads. Just press on this icon, change it to this one. And then we're going to press the row settings. We go to design, we go to sizing. We're going to make this max wide to 1280 pixels. So we have a little bit more space in the entire row. Press save it. We're going to add an image right there. iPhone 38. And of course, this is just a funny markup created by iDrop News. I didn't create it myself, but it's funny to use. All right, we're going to add some cool animation to this. So we go to design, we go to animation. We're going to use a slide in. We're going to slide it in from the right side. And let's make the animation duration 1600 milliseconds. And let's change the animation intensity to 20%. Press save. All right. So let's move this row a little bit more down. We go to design. Go to spacing. We're going to give the top padding of 10% right there and press save. All right, how's that for a change? So we're going to move this thing down here. Right there, it's more beautiful. And I want this one to be bigger. So we're going to press on this gear icon, go to design, or we just press on the icons. We're going to make the number text size to 50 pixels. And we're going to do the days. We're going to give it the label text size of 25. And I want to have the days and the hours more space to them. So we go to advanced, we go to custom CSS. We go to timer section. And here we type in margin dash left is, well, let's say 100 pixels. This looks way better. Then we go back to design. We go back to spacing because I want it to align on the left side. You cannot really change this thing to the left side. I don't exactly know why that is, but I'm just going to fix it. Go to design. We go to spacing, and on the margin left side, we're going to type in minus 200 pixels. And that's beautiful. And the last thing we're going to do is change this font to Roboto, because they have beautiful numbers. Let's give it a little bit more sizing of 80 pixels. Yeah, that's way more awesome. And a little bit shadow, why not? All right, press save. Press save this page. And now you can scroll down and create another section down here. I would really love to do that. So I'm gonna press this button, add regular. We're gonna add a new row, just a normal row. Close this one, scroll down. So we go to settings, background, add background image, and we're going to upload product placement 2. Press upload image, press save. Then we're going to add some little text module. Let's put in some fake text. We're going to style it, press on the icon. We're going to give it a size of 18 pixels. We're going to align it on the right side. We're going to make it a little bit more bigger. Let's change it to 25 pixels right there. Going to give it a black color. Let's change the text line height to 1.3. That's better. Press save. And we're going to this row. We're going to make it like this one. Now we change the text to the other place. Right there. And now you can add in here an image again of the CEO, which is of course called man. All right, add it in. Now this looks very awesome. Press save changes. And the man is actually the CEO. So we're gonna press this plus icon, add another text module. And in this text module, we'll add the name of this man is Johnny Bravo. We're going to make it, of course, way more bigger, 25 pixels. Going to give it a nice red color. We're going to align it on the right side. Press save. Going to duplicate this one. We're going to do the settings, change this to CEO. And then we go to the design settings of this text to make it black and 20 pixels. And then we press save. And then we go to the Johnny Bravo name. We go to design. We go to spacing. And then we go to bottom. We're going to add 5 pixels. And the margin top, we're going to add 50 pixels right there. All right, this is great. Save it. And then we have another really funny, beautiful page. So what I don't like about this background is it's not sharp. So we're going to the section settings. We go to background, go to your image. We're going to make it fit right there. Save it. Now this looks way better. So now we have our beautiful landing coming soon page number 3. And it's real funny. Of course, you can add a social media right there or sign up for your newsletter or whatever. It's all possible. All right, let's create another one. Why not? We're going to delete all the sections again. We're going to start with a new row. And the new row will be this one. We're going to, of course, start with the countdown timer. But this time, I'm going to remove the title. And this time, I only want to have the day. Because, well, I'm going to show you why. Remove the background. Right there. Press save. Can't see anything. So let's add a beautiful image. Go to section settings. Go to background. We're going to upload an image. We're going to upload the image called elephant. Press upload an image. Then we go to design again, sizing. You know what we're going to do. Press 100 VH. Right there. This is beautiful. Press save. Then we're going to add a code module. Press add new module. Add a code. Press code module. Paste in the code you can find in the snippet. Now you only have days, as you can see. And we press save. We go back to this module. And we're going to change the days text. You can also remove it with CSS, but we're going to just make it transparent. It's the easiest way. Then we're going to change the font size of this one. We're going to make it railway, because I like the numbers. We're going to make it really big. We're going to make it 150 pixels. That's big, right? All right, then we're going to press save. And we're going to add another module, which will be a text module. And the text will be days before lunch. And there it is. We're going to press it. We're going to make it white. let's use the font Railway. Make it. And we're gonna make the font 25 pixels, like that. That's great. Let's set the color to white, and then we're going to add some shadow. Then we're gonna press save. And then I want these two modules next to each other. So we're going to change the layout of this row. We're gonna make it like this. We're gonna drag and drop this one over here. And there you can see the way it looks way better. We're gonna press the gear icon because I want this to below this one. We go to design, spacing, and we're gonna add a little bit of margin to the top to push it down. So then we're gonna add a margin of 10% on the top, right there. This looks great. We're gonna save it. So now when I look at the front end, this is how it looks, 29 days before launch. Well, I want it to be a little bit more closer to each other, and then we're perfect. So what do? We go to the row settings, we go to design, we go to sizing, use custom gutter white, and we're gonna change it to 1. Press save, save your page again. Now this is way better, 29 days before launch, and it will automatically count down so you don't have to look at it. All right, let's add some more in there. We're gonna add a new row, like this, and then a text module. And here we're gonna type in just your intro text about your business. Be great, be big, life short. All right, then we're going to give it another color, of course, the white color. And we're going to make it very bold because we have a bold elephant. We're going to create it to make it 60 in size. Then we're going to change the line height to 0.9. Then we go to sizing. Now we're going to change the white to 55%, like this, maybe a little bit more smaller. 50%, that's better. Right, then we're going to go to contents, text. We're going to use be great, like that, and like that. Yes, that's it. That's great. We're going to add a new row, and then we're going to add this, and then we're going to add a email opt-in, like there. And then we're going to change the title. It will be nothing. The button will be notify me. The text will be gone. The email account, well, you can just enable any email account you want. For example, MailChimp or whatever. Then you go to background. We're going to delete this ugly background. Then we're going to go up. We go to fields. We're going to use a single name field. And then we go to the styling of these fields. Let's make the fields transparent. The text color white. Focus color white. The focus color also white. And you go down. You go to border. Let's make the border white, and let's give it 2 pixels right there. And then you can see that this looks way better. And I also want the fields to be next to each other, really small. So we go to design, we go up. We go to layout. We're going to make the name full white, no. And the email full white, no. Now it is way better. So this is pretty boring, I think. So we're going to create another thing. Let's add a divider to it. And let's go to design. You go to border, and we're going to create a border white. And go to content, visibility. We're going to hide the divider itself, but I do want to have the border. As you can see now, you have a really beautiful thing. You now go to design, you go to spacing, and then we're going to add padding to it. 50 pixels there, 50 pixels here. And if you go to sizing, we can change the white to make it like this. And then we're going back to spacing, and I want it to be just, well, let's make it 60 pixels. That's great. And then you go to advanced, you go to position. We're going to make the position absolute. Now, if we make the position absolute, we can change it absolutely to wherever we want to have it, and it stays right there, whatever you do. So we're going to change this to there. And let's make it a little bit bigger. Design, spacing. Let's make this 80 pixels. Yes, that's great. And go to sizing and in white. So what I also like about when you finally have changed it, then you can just go over here and just move it all around. Like this. And you press save. So the most fun thing about this position absolute is that it can be placed anywhere, and you see now that the border does not align with these letters, which really feels great in the designing. You can also make it a little bit bigger, whatever you want. I want this newsletter sign up to be on the right side. The best way to do is just go to change column structure, make it 50-50 like that, change the size back of this one, design, sizing, and then we just remove the sizing, or you can just press this icon right there. Now it's back. Press save changes, and then we're going to remove this one. The module, just drag and drop it to there. This looks way better. We can remove this one. But now the divider is a little bit different, so we go to design, sizing, make it bigger again. Maybe you want it like this. Awesome. Press save. And now it's over here, which is excellent. If you want to have it more out of the way of the elephant, just go to design, spacing. We're going to add a right. And we can just go to sizing, padding, and just make your left side, well, maybe 150 pixels, which is really great because now it's really small. Press save. If you want to move it down there, the best way to do it, if you want to have it on the same size of this one, is just to duplicate this entire row like this. Then you edit the text. We're going to remove the be great, be big, live short. Save it. Then on this section, we're going to edit text. We're going to remove the other text. Be great, be big, live short. We're going to remove this divider. We're going to remove this one. And now we have a beautiful landing page. Right, let's just do one more. And then I know you get the hang of it and you can make your own coming soon page. Let's delete again this entire section. I'm going to add a new row like there. And we're going to start with the social media follow as the first one we're going to add. I want Facebook, I want Twitter, but let's just style them before we're going to duplicate them. So we're going to press this icon, we go to the background, we're going to remove this background. We save this, and we go to design, we go to icon, we're going to make it black like that. We go back to contents, and we're going to add more. So we're going to duplicate this one, press the gear icon, and then we're going to change this to LinkedIn. Press OK. Duplicate this one. We're going to add, all right, let's add TikTok. Save. We're going to add another one, which is Instagram. Yes, like that. Right. We're gonna add another one, which is called YouTube. Of course. Don't forget to add in your own links, because or else they won't work. Right. Press save. Press save again. Then we're going to change this row to this one. We're going to remove this, place it on the beginning. Okay. We're going to edit again, we go to design, alignment, and we're going to align it in the center, like this. Then we go to the row settings, and we go to design, and we go to sizing. We're going to make this row 100%, and also this one 100%. Will change a lot. Press save changes. Then we're going to add a background image. Go to section settings, background image, add background image. We're going to add forest. Press upload image. And again, we go to design. We go to sizing. We're going to make the height 100 view height. Press save changes. We're going to add a divider down there. This is going to look great, guys. Divider. Then we go to design. We go to the line. We're going to make it white. we're gonna make it double. We're going to sizing. We're going to make it way bigger. We go to the line. We're going to align it vertically, and we're going to change the weight to 6 pixels. All right. And we go to the line again. I'm going to make it black because this one is also black. And then we're going to change the white to 200%. Well, of course, you have to change it for your mobile view because that's going to work on mobile. Press save. We're going to duplicate this divider. We're going to drag and drop it to the right side. Let it go. And you're going to see that it's not on the left side. So we go to settings. You go to design. You go to spacing. Go to the left side on the margin, and we're going to add a negative margin of 100%. If you have a better way to do this, please let me know in the comments. Press save changes. And there we have our beautiful top bar. All right, let's go further. Let's add a new row. The new row is going to have 3 columns. The first one will be text. And in the text, we will type since, and we're going to change the font to Railway. Make it uppercase. Going to make it black. We're going to align it, make it 19 pixels. And we're going to underline this one. And we're going to align it on the right side, like that. Press save. We're just going to duplicate this module and drag and drop it to the right side. We're going to change it. And we're going to change the content right there to 1987. And we're going to design, or you can just push the icon right there. We're going to align it on the left side, like that. We're going to save it. And then in the center, you can add your logo, or in our case, we're going to add a icon. And then we're going to add a tree icon, like this. We're going to style it, of course. Design, icon. We're going to make it black. We're going to make it a little bit smaller, like that. Press save. Now I want these 2 things to come closer to the tree. So we're going to the row settings, design, sizing, use custom gutter white, and place it to 1. All right. And then we're also going to change the white. We're going to slide it all the way back to 20%, like that. Oh, so 20%. All right, save it. This looks great. We're going to duplicate this entire row. We're going to make this one. We're going to type in trees. We're going to style it a little bit. We're going to use a different text size. We're going to make it 25. And I want no on the background. And we're also going to do a little bit of better spacing right there. Yes, we have to make it wider again. We're going to do that later on. Hold on. And that's it. We're going to save it. And we're going to make it a little bit wider, or else it won't fit. Go to design, go to sizing. We're going to make it 30%. Yes. We're going to remove this one, remove this one. Just copy it like that. Trees will not be trees. It will be a N sign. You go to design, go to text. We have to align it in the center. And we're going to make it way more bigger. Let's make it 50 pixels. That's great. Press save. We're going to duplicate the trees to the other side. And there we're going to change it. The text will be trees and leaves. And we're going to design. We go to text. And we, of course, going to align it on the left side, right there. This is beautiful. And then we're going to create another row, just a simple row, and with a text module. And in the text module will be stunning, unique. We're going to style it to make it uppercase, to make it black, and to make it centered right there. And if you now see it, it looks simply stunning and unique. Press save. That's awesome. We're gonna add another one. We're gonna add a divider again. Now let's copy this divider and place it over here. And of course you need to change it. We go to design, we go to sizing, and just remove this to make it auto. And just make it really small. Center it. Make it a size of 20%. Press save. And then we're going to add the text, of course, which says our website is under construction or coming soon or whatever. And then we're going to make this a little bit more bigger to 18 pixels, like that. All right, save it. So we go to this row, we go to design, we go to spacing, and we're just going to give it a padding on the top of 5%, like this. And this is how it looks on the front end when it's all said and done. I think it's beautiful. We can also add a little bit of effects. Further, if you go to the settings of this one and you go to an individual network, we go to design, we go to transform and transform scale, press this button. When you hover over it, and when you hover over it, press this button. I want it to be 150%. Press save. Then we go to extend this styles to this column. Press extend. And now all these networks has been changed. And now when we look at the front end, this is what happens when you hover your mouse over it. It will become a little bit bigger. It's just a finishing touch, which I like. If you like these coming soon pages or this video, just hit that like button. And if you want to say thank you or ask me a question or drop a comment, you can do so down there in the video. And I always read them. I always reply because I love it. And if you want to see more WordPress related videos, subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, I wish you an awesome day.